Well, hello everyone. I'm doing my trade show whiz today. So this is Evelyn Flynn, the trade show whiz. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Magically turning trade shows into dollars. I hope that we'll have some people come on into the audience and give me some questions and feedback. So look forward to seeing you on the Facebook Live here today. I'm going to start out a little bit about saying the topic is the 27 trends of trade shows. Okay, what's going on with trade shows today? When you're exhibiting at your exhibitions, you have big expectations and for what's going on around you and happening, and you have great things going on, and you'll be able to generate new sales, and you want to generate great buzz, and you want to have social media presence and have people talking about you and your trade show booth. And one of the things that's going on right now in the trade show business is industrial textures. We're seeing a lot of the changing in this white, clear graphics, kind of shifting towards more of the industrial textures and elements, the raw, varied look, the wood, the stainless steel look, the metal. Those are embracing the industry now and really changing what's going on in our trade show industry as far as booths and booth synopsis. I'm sorry, your booth textures and all that are changing the whole feel of our industry and the way booths look now. And it's embodying more of a personality on your show, putting more personality in your brand into your trade show booth. Want to see if anybody's got any questions or anything coming up in here. If anybody would like to chime in on this and give me some feedback and questions, I'd love to hear from you. So I haven't seen any questions yet. I'm kind of getting out here and seeing if there's anything going on, but let's just move on, and I'm seeing if there's anything. Let me go in here, just check 1 second if there's anything live. Of course, that's live TV. I had the phone ringing. My Hollywood calling me my graphics lady. So that does all my graphics work for my trade show booths. So we have a team extracted for doing graphics and all that too. So let me go in here to my group and see if we've got somebody on here in our group, or see if it's in here. Let's see, maybe it's under. Just looking here and trying to see, we're going crazy trying to find the thing. So anyway, we're live in here and I'm not seeing any questions yet, but maybe it'll come up, and that's technology for you, isn't it? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Not seeing any comments yet, but hey, there might be something come up. So something else is going on. Your personality on your show floor and everything is important. And I'm sorry I'm having to do this, but my graphics is all messed up back here. And I want to talk a little bit about themes. What kind of themes are you using in your trade show booth? Because things are changing now. There's not as many people using just the regular, original themes like doing a safari, but that's always a good thing to use. But they're really adding some really unique themes into their trade show booths now. Let me kind of grab this thing so I can see what's going on here. So theme exhibits, sorry about that. We kind of covered all that about the themes. So let's go on down to talk a little bit about the themes. Adding things to your booth. One of them, you could set up a coffee shop, and that's going to draw people into your booth. The reason why is you've got the smell and aroma of the coffee brewing. It makes it kind of a unique thing. You're touching on their senses, the smell, and then they come in for a nice cup of coffee and enjoy your, what you're talking about in your booth, and you can have a little conversation with them, draw them in. That gets them relaxed, and they start thinking about, well, hey, I like this company. I like what they bring to the table. I want to learn more. Another thing that's getting really popular right now is artificial intelligence. Siri, Alexa. That's a great way of using into your trade show booth. So using those as a trade show event, artificial intelligence becoming a commonplace in lives of consumers are exhibiting increasing efficiency with maximizing their wow factor using that on the show floor. Gathering intelligence, gathering information about the prospect coming into your booth and learning more about that and analyzing it. So using those type of devices in your trade show booth now that we have that technology, because they can turn your lights off, they can turn your alarm on, do all kind of things with set your air conditioning as thermostat. So these things can work in your trade show booth, same thing as they can work at your home. And I had one person say, Ellen McDowell said she especially likes the hotel coffee is like coffee would be good, but especially the hotel coffee like it usually is. But I'm kind of fan of our community dark roast or community coffee here in the area, but I do like River Roads coffee too. It has such a good smell, River Roads and community, when you're coming into a trade show. So thank you, Ellen, for making that comment. I appreciate it. But statistics, you can really, your conversation in your booth, your company size, your industry, your product interest, you can all put this into, queries and lead potentials with Siri and their buying persona and their sales history using Alexa or Siri. Another little topic we want to talk about is visitor engagement. How do you engage with someone that comes in your trade show booth? What's your typical engagement? How are you looking at your engagement? You might be thinking of doing a contest in your booth, having some type of contest, engaging your visitor to play an important role in your trade show floor, appealing to ways to draw in and engage your crowd. But technology is making an engagement easier and more memorable now more than ever. Another thing that's really heading into the trade shows is digital games. Playing digital games are still on the rise. There's much more said, like having a big screen TV and having a digital game hooked up so you play games in your trade show booth and awarding prizes. But still, the other games are still as popular. Still high visibility is your toss games for prizes, your putting greens, your golf putting greens, your Wheel of Fortune game, customizing that Wheel of Fortune. It can attract visitors into your booth space. You can evaluate your target audience as well and your industry and competitors to determine which type of game or contest will be most effective at drawing a crowd. So how are you utilizing those games and how is it drawing in your crowd? You want to find out that when you go to a trade show, evaluate it. Which games have been more effective at your trade show? How's it drawing people in? Is it drawing in prospects that are target audience that's going to get you business and eventually become your client? Another thing that's trending in our industry is using virtual reality. It is the newest thing out there. We even have it in the promotional marketing industry. If you're presenting virtual reality for the first time, what is your goal? Who is your target audience? There are many reasons why to use virtual reality. It is starting to be used in trade shows, and including the fact that VR experiences and are impactful, and they're also memorable. For many, it's the first time that they've experienced virtual reality, and they're going to remember it long time. So if you have somebody new come to your booth, and this is their first time to do virtual reality, they're going to remember you because it's different. It's unique, and it differentiates you at the trade show. If you're presenting a virtual reality demo at a trade show, you must have a primary objective. The demo could help you generate awareness for your product. It can engage your visitors. And the goal should be to help build a VR demo accordingly. Storytelling. Trade shows are distracting. You will be competing with other booths, whether it's how your business came to be or a product launch or virtual reality. Cut those distractions and draw the viewers in. That virtual reality is a great way of doing that. You've got a lot of distractions, noise at trade shows, people coming back and forth, but doing a virtual reality really gets them into the booth. It's something different and unique. And I'm going to say this is something I learned today. Did you know that 92% of trade show attendees come to see what's new at trade shows? I didn't think it was that high. I thought it was more like maybe 75%, but it's 92%. And I'm going to see a little question here that Ellen said, I'm not sure I'm understanding how to use Siri or Alexa. But you can use Siri and Alexa in a way to add to that, because you can plug in that information to Siri and Alexa and get information back from them. You can ask them questions. You can even put in information with Siri and Alexa. What I understand, I might be wrong. Hey, if I am, I am. This is live Facebook. So but I'll research it and find out more about how Siri and Alexa is going with trade shows. And I tell you what, we'll come back with another Facebook Live to give you more information on that, Miss Ellen, and put you in and give you some information so you can use it at your next trade show, because it could be a dominating effect. If it can engage clients, they can ask questions, give feedback. Ellen has said, I love virtual reality. I think it's the newest and the latest, greatest thing, because you can engage your customers in the products. You can tell a story. There's all kind of things. There's even now this 360 virtual type thing that you can do. I haven't gotten into that, but that might be on my next following after the Alexa and the Siri trade show live. Getting information more on that and giving more content out and valuable content to my customers and prospects out there at Facebook land. So I'm going to go on down. If there's anybody else that come on in, and let's get some more questions in here. We kind of touched on trade show campaign themes. In the age of integrating marketing, more and more marketers are carrying campaign themes through to their trade show booth, their marketing program. And there's so many things out there embodying designs and better translating overlay on campaign themes. Just like using a big screen TV, having a video about what you do, telling a story about what you do. That can be part of your campaign theme. It could even be a synopsis of having some type of slideshow about what products you have, and having your staff talk about those products, giving them a story and background about what you do into your business. I had a client sent me, well, a prospect sent me a text message about she was wanting to go to a big, large trade show. It's a celebrity trade show worldwide. Um, they do they have celebrities there, and the attendees is about anywhere from 15 to 20,000 people. And she was asking me about her business, and she is in the bra business, and she wants to put these bras out and set it up. And I have a few ideas for her. I hadn't shared it with her yet, but she has some challenges because when you get 15 to 20,000 people coming in at a trade show, and especially with a bra business, you're going to have to set up to have somebody to do the measurements, because that's what her differentiates her business, is measuring and finding the right correct size for the woman. And you really need attention on that, because you want to get the woman the right size on the bra. But you need at least probably 2 people to handle that, maybe 3. And then you need people out working, handing out coupons to come by your booth to let them know where you're at in a large, there's going to be, I don't know how many displays, hundreds probably, in that area for that trade show. So you want to have the proper staff working your booth. You want to have them trained. You want to have them segmented, have a plan already written up, and have them study it before they go. Be able to ask the right questions to that prospects that's coming to the table. They're coming to your booth for a reason. They're either hard to fit, or maybe they're looking for a certain type bra, or and they haven't been sized right, because her thing is maybe doing a video on it, having a large screen tube showing what she does and differentiating herself that way. That would be one of my tips to her. And that goes out to you, Kelly Franco. So I just wanted to let you know that. That's something I wanted to share with you, since you shared with me that people don't want to come to the booth because they think bras are intimidating. They don't want to look at them. But it's something every woman needs. So that's dealing in a trade show. Those are aspects, those are challenges, and I would say that's probably one of her level 10 challenge in getting people to her booth. But I'll be talking with you, Kelly Franco, on that one. So let's go on down. What is the next trade show trends? When looking to apply some trends to your own trade show booth, it is important to elevate your trade show objectives, buying personas, and industries. And you might only want all these elements to incorporate, so choose one that has the greatest impact on your target audience while helping you achieve your goals. So if you choose one of these 5 elements, or you choose all of them to incorporate in your trade show, that's going to help you achieve your goals at your next trade show. It's going to elevate your show. It's going to bring you to the next level. It's going to bring an interest to your trade show. Just scoping back over the things, looking at your booth now. You might need to upgrade your booth. It might be time to look at some new trade show booths, elevate it. It might be time to look at some themes, some different themes, if you've done themes in your trade shows. Trade shows is a never-ending subject. I could go on and on and on about trade shows, but it really boils down to what is it that you need to do to improve on your trade show and take it to the next level and increase your trade show traffic. And also I'm going to go back to this, and I always do, is planning. Planning is a big part before you ever go to that trade show. Sit down and make yourself a map of what you want to do. And on that note, I want to tell you, for more magical trade show tricks and tips, go to our website, tradeshowwiz.com, and download our 7 secrets to maximize your trade show profits to deliver trade show success. And I'm going to end with this. I'm Evelyn Flynn, the Trade Show Whiz. We'll get you results at your next trade show, and it will save you time, money, and deliver concise clients coming to your business. That's why it's important to work with the right team, with the right expertise. Will get you there faster than doing it on your own. And I want to thank you. I want to see if there's any questions. And thank you for coming to my Facebook Live. This is my first actual broadcast I'm doing with Be Live. I like Be Live because you can set up a schedule to do it, but I'm learning more about this and getting more familiar with it. Any questions? Love to answer any questions that you might have. Any comments? And I know we're on a kind of a delay. Well, if there's no comments, I don't want. If there's anything, just look up Evelyn Flynn, the trade show. Just look up Evelyn Flynn, the Trade Show Whiz, at tradeshowwiz.com.